Where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. God has hidden unlimited treasures in His Word. Every time we open it, we can discover a new treasure, or admire an old one. What will we find today? Let's dig in. Here's Carla Early with Treasure Hunt in the Word.
In reading through the Bible one year, I kept running across the phrase, God remembered. Then God remembered Noah. God remembered Abraham. Then God remembered Rachel. And God remembered His covenant. Cornelius, your alms are remembered in the sight of God. I'll have to say, remembering is not my strong suit. It never has been. My little pocket calendar is my best friend. And I was thrilled to find and eventually figure out how to use that alarm on my phone to remind me of a variety of different things. Otherwise, I just forget. And when I forget, things don't get done. People get hurt feelings. Sometimes they even get angry. And I feel guilty. So I do everything I can to remember things. But sometimes I forget to write something down. I don't think to look on the calendar, or I forget to turn my ringer back on after a meeting so my phone can't remind me. So if there's something I feel like I might forget to do, I purposefully ask God to remind me. And He does, because I know He won't forget. But all those God-remembered parts of the Bible make it look like He forgot. Like He was busy elsewhere and suddenly remembered, oh yeah, I left Noah and his family and all those animals floating around on a globe of water. Or it looks like God was so focused on destroying the wicked cities of Sodom and Gomorrah that He hadn't thought about Lot being among them until Abraham reminded him. Or He'd cared so much about Leah, who felt unloved, that it simply didn't occur to Him to give Rachel children. But we know that wasn't how things happened because we know God. He wouldn't have forgotten Noah or Lot or Rachel's needs any more than I would forget that I love my children. So what is all this remembering business about then? The definition of remembering in these cases goes deeper than just coming to mind. It meant God was ready to act. In every case, when God remembered, He acted. He did something. In Noah's case, He made the waters recede, the first step in rebuilding and repopulating the world. For Rachel, He gave her a son, Joseph, who would later be instrumental in saving the whole family from a famine and moving them to Egypt. In remembering Abraham, God brought Lot, Abraham's beloved nephew, out of the city of Sodom before He destroyed it. In remembering His covenant in Exodus, God began the process of miraculously rescuing His people from slavery in Egypt and bringing them to the Promised Land. And in Acts, remembering Cornelius translated to saving the first Gentile in his household in preparation for opening the gospel to the whole world. So God remembering is pretty exciting. It means He's about to do something amazing, life-altering, mind-blowing. King David realized this and several times asked God to remember him, remember His mercy and love, remember His people. Though we know God will never forget us, we can look forward with great anticipation for God in His perfect timing to remember us, to remember our nation, because we know that when God remembers, He's going to do something.
You can contact us at treasurehuntintheword@gmail.com. Also, if you'd like to share a treasure God has given you by doing an episode, please contact us. You can listen to other episodes on our website, which you'll find in the description below. Thanks for listening, and remember, where your treasure is, there will your heart be also.